Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another Percy Jackson and the Olympians reaction. This is episode 3 of season 1. We visit the Garden Gnome Emporium. That is an interesting title. And when I reacted to episodes 1 and 2 yesterday, which were episode 1, I accidentally vaporized my pre-algebra teacher, which is accurate. And episode 2, I become the Supreme Lord of the Bathroom, which apparently these are actual chapter titles from the first book, so that's pretty interesting. People are commenting that, letting me know, because I've not read the books. No idea. But after watching the first 2 episodes, I really enjoyed them. I really do. The only thing is the camp thing is kind of odd, but they had to find a place for these half-bloods, these half-gods, the children of these gods to go and learn the different abilities and find what they're really good at and everything. So I get it. There had to be something that they had to do. So, it's okay. So, I'm excited for episode 3. It aired last night, no, was it yesterday? Yeah, no, it was Tuesday. Sorry, it's Thursday now. I'm getting my days confused. But I am now checking out the episode now to see what it's all about. And I know there's a certain person showing up that I know from the show, The Flash, that I saw and everything. I know that she's popping up, so I'm curious to see how she does in this episode. Apparently, she's in this episode. So, I'm excited to dive into this and check this out and learn more about Percy Jackson and this world, because I have no real idea. Like, I was even guessing that he was the son of Zeus, and people are saying, well, it was kind of like hinted that maybe he is, or that it was being thrown off or whatever. Of course, his father is Poseidon, and he's the only one there at camp that is claimed as Poseidon's child. So we'll see what happens from here. So guys, let's dive into it now. I'm excited to check this out. Let's go. What? That's not creepy at all. Why? Why green mist? Why?
You shall find what was stolen and see.
Why is it his face?
Return.
The entrance to Hades' domain lies under the city of Los Angeles. This is where you will journey to, that we succeed.
Annabeth. Zeus's master bolt. We need to get it back, right?
Yes. You need the best.
And it's going to be hard to get. If the mission required someone to push me down a flight of stairs for it to succeed, you want someone who won't hesitate when they do it. I guess Mr. D wasn't too happy you told me about my mom. No.
Why shoving crap?
No, he was not. You.
I figured.
No, seriously,
yeah.
who'd you choose?
You shall be betrayed by the one who calls you friend. And fail to save what matters most.
Well, this is conflicting.
Right
Ooh. Or is the implication it's her that betrays him?
Canadian, maybe?
No, that's not Canadian.
Or from Chuck E. Cheese, I don't know.
Maya.
Oh.
Those are interesting. I thought about choosing you before I chose Grover.
Hey, Grover's a lot stronger than people think.
I was afraid.
Just take care of each other out there.
That's what matters most. Take care of each other.
When Annabeth first arrived here with Tholly and Luke, they were being chased by monsters. Agents of Hades. Zeus intervened to save her life and changed her form. Turned her into a tree?
She was the bravest demigod I ever knew. She fought valiantly.
Who do you think would be in charge?
I guess I assume.
I mean, it's not
show
you.
of hands or something? There is no way this is what sacred smells like.
We're so
Probably
done.
not.
It's not a vacation.
You're a forbidden child. Zeus
Yeah.
might decide to take a shot at you himself.
Ooh.
Sky is his domain.
That'd be cool.
He'd
I
be
mean,
serving
bad,
you
but...
up on a silver platter.
That's where I want you.
Oh. Next to the shit.
All go get to breathe fresh air and buy our own snacks.
You just can't get along, oh dear, when the teams... Verse 2 encourages us to say nice things about each other.
Chips and soda's okay for you guys?
Whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now we're done. That was weird. It's okay, though.
Their voting system's broken.
It is a hard decision. Well, no, it's not a hard decision to get candy. Never mind.
The trick is to spot them first before they spot you. Some are better at sensing your inadequacy. Some your need for glory. That monster is probably coming right for it. Nothing will stop them.
Oh!
Not even...
Oh! Oh!
Is that why Hades sent you here? To gloat over a job you almost did right once?
Once.
Either way, now it would seem that you're exactly what they say you are. The pride of Athena's offspring. Lure him off this bus where I can take him quietly away from so many eyes, and your quest goes on unimpeded and unburdened.
Bull crap. Oh, she's just walking. Okay.
Lady.
Lady, move. Oh, shit. Just move. Move.
Why are you so afraid of who you are?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Afraid of who I am? I'm not afraid.
You seem like you are, but
You are.
it's a lot to take in at once. It
You
just
are just
happened.
a kid.
All this happening.
You and your mother seem close, so why don't we ask her for
Are
help?
they close,
Will
though?
you explain to your friend that he needs to pull himself together?
He's on my side.
What makes you think that?
He's my protector. It's his job.
He was my
Shit.
protector first. First?
Ooh. I forget about the goat feet. That's cool. Ooh.
You should have accepted my offer when you had the chance.
Offer? What offer is she talking about?
If you have something to resolve, why not come inside and I'll help?
Yay! Disney Parker
Electo,
Kennedy.
Will you be joining us?
Everyone knows, it seems.
It's a pleasure to meet you, son of Poseidon. I'm Medusa.
Do what you want.
Do what you want. I'm going in. My mom told me this story. I like how he references mom there about, I heard the stories, and oh, yeah.
I left snacks on the table while I get something proper going.
Do you trust it, though? Do you?
We're not our parents, after all. And you and I might have more in common than you think.
So you're not a monster. What are you then?
A survivor. The gift the gods gave me is that I cannot be bullied anymore.
What my mother did to you wasn't a gift.
You love her?
Of course I do.
And so
Yeah.
did I.
Oh.
I worshipped her. I prayed to her. I made offerings. I wasn't like you, sweetheart. I was you.
I was you. Ooh.
I would have worshipped her that way for a lifetime. Your father. The sea god told me that he loved me. She decided that I would never be seen again by anyone who would live to tell the tale.
Damn.
They want us to blame ourselves for their own shortcomings.
That is not what happened. And you are a liar.
If Medusa's version of the story is true, that is messed up.
She's going to betray you. Sooner or later,
She's the
people like
betrayer.
her, they always do.
My mom never talked about my dad that way.
Where is she now?
In
Your
hell.
mother.
In hell.
And do you trust your friends to help you to make her safe?
Will they let you?
Help you remove them from the equation so that you can be free of them.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Still out there. Where'd they go? This is actually smart. They're in the darkness so they can't actually look into her eyes. Oh my gosh.
If we split up, she can't be watching this all at once.
I don't think it'd be that simple.
It could be. Here's the plan. I'll get in the air. I'll draw her attention.
You two have chosen.
This is cool. Yeah.
And you.
You.
Perhaps you should be the lessons. When I ship your statues to Olympus,
Okay. Careful. Careful. Drunk. Ooh. Perfect. Dude. Oh. Oh my god. Oh shit. That was good.
He doesn't look afraid.
He just accepted it.
You could have saved your mother. That's what she said to you, like you discussed it already. Is your mother still alive?
The hat was a gift from her mother. It's the only thing she's ever possessed that connects them. That ought to matter to you. His mom's alive. Can you imagine how confusing that must be for him? Feeling like he may have to choose
Exactly.
between the fate of the world. You've been fighting with her. You've been fighting with me.
Because the Oracle said one of you would betray me.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get it out in the open. Let's do it. Okay.
I chose you because I thought if I can count on anyone to be on my side, no matter what, it was you. And now I'm feeling so alone. I didn't mean it that way.
Well, now it's out in the open. It's already been said. Damn.
Medusa offered to help me save my mom if I turn to the two of you.
Yeah, and you did not.
What'd you say? You can't ship Medusa's head to Olympus.
Why not?
Why not?
Because the gods won't like it?
There are actual dangers involved here that cannot
Well,
be...
don't worry about it. Singing the song. 600? What? Well, I think I heard he was in the show, but okay, I forgot. I must have forgot. Another great episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. This was fun, and I loved Jessica Parker Kennedy as Medusa. I loved her so much. She was so good in the role, even though one and done, it's fine, but it was so cool to see her in this. And honestly, when she was telling her version of events in terms of what happened to her and why she became who she is now in terms of being Medusa, I was like, if this is legit, if this is true, which I don't think it is, based on obviously, all the people that she turned to stone and everything, and what's in the basement of her little facility. Yeah. But I'm like, it's sounded believable. The idea of like, telling her is like, I was you. I worshipped your mother just like you do. I worshipped her. I loved her. And then Poseidon, Poseidon comes down, and then I get cursed. I get basically betrayed by the goddess that I love. And now I become this. And then she's just throwing a little things here and there. It's like, well, because she's talking to Percy by himself in the kitchen area going, I could get rid of them if you want me to, because there's a lot of trust issues, right, between them. Because we also learn that the Oracle told Percy, and we didn't see this until it flashed back, to say, as he was telling Grover, yeah, I chose you. I chose you to come on this quest with me. Somebody will betray you that you consider a friend, or you consider to be a friend, and they will betray you, and you will lose the thing that you want most, or you desire most. Like, and it's implying his mom. Maybe that's the implication. I don't know. But I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm like, okay, so how long are we gonna sit on this? Because normally with TV shows, and I know this is adapting the novel or the novels, but you get my point. Normally with TV shows, when you have a big reveal like that, like someone will betray you, and then it's like this constant worry of like, well, who's going to betray me? They never discuss that out in the open until way later after the reveal to us, the audience. Then they all have a conversation. They did it in this episode. Because also you had one of the Furies, who was the pre-algebra teacher or whatever, come back, and they said her name, and I do apologize, I forget, it was like A something, whatever. But her sister got killed first, or her Fury sister, whatever, and then she was like on the bus trying to get back and stuff. Like, she was the one who told Annabeth, it's not Annabelle, it's Annabeth, if I'm wrong, apologies, but told her and gave her an ultimatum saying, I'm going to give you an offer. Take him away from the bus, away from prying eyes, away from a lot of people, and you can continue on your quest. The whole point of the quest is for 3 of them to go, not 2. So taking him is actually not going to work out too well. And I'm glad that the actual hat came in handy in terms of the invisibility for, Medusa and everything. But, because I was just thinking about that too, because she was wearing the hat, talking to her and everything, like, and being invisible and all that. But I think them all having this conversation, because there was like a thing out in the forest saying, what are you so afraid of? And of course he doesn't answer. And then they find there's Medusa and there's the Fury that's still chasing them. And then there's the whole thing about where Medusa offered this thing to Percy, but I will get rid of both of them so you don't have to worry about them anymore. And so they had a really important discussion after the death of Medusa to say, okay, because Grover was trying to like not get in the middle, which I understand, because it's like he was the one that was her protector first before he started protecting and being in Percy's life. It's like, well, why didn't you tell me that the whole thing? And he's just trying to avoid it and start singing a song and stuff on the bus, which was a really awkward moment. But he was trying, and then of course at the end, Percy starts singing the song. So for them to really have this actual conversation, and for Grover to say, "Screw it, I'm not gonna pick sides. I'm not trying to stay. I'm not trying to pick sides. I'm trying to stay out of it. I have to just let it be known. You have to answer the question, what was said here? What does this mean? What it all had to be said now, because if it was to continue to unfold as it was throughout the episode in terms of the offer that was given to Annabeth and the fact that Percy was offered from Medusa to get rid of both of them, if we don't address this now, how long are we going to let this play out and make the whole dynamic between the three of them work? And it's going to get worse if they don't address this. So they had to make a point. Okay, so what did you say when she offered you, you know, like the offer to get rid of me, and then you two continue on? And he's like, well, like we just took her out. We just turned her to stone. Well, what did you do about Medusa giving you the offer to take out both of us? Well, I chopped her head off, which was brutal. And the sound effect too when he like kicked it or whatever, like, ugh. But it was smart because for her to jump out and throw the cap on, very smart, very, very cool. I'm liking the dynamic between the three of them. I am. And I am also liking the fact that we're away from camp, right? And it's not because of my whole thing of where I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It's still trying to, you know, because like it's an interesting concept, but I don't love it. But I like the fact they're away from there because now they're on their own. And even Percy was like, we need to call camp. Like, why? We keep moving forward. We don't just call or whatever or run back. So it was like, okay, interesting thing there because we can't just do that. I mean, that's what he wants to do, but they're on their own, right? It's their adventure. It's their quest, because then we had this whole thing with Medusa. Like, it's really cool that now we're out in the real world, also their mythical world, and dealing with the variety of things there, because literally they had that fury at bay. Because as soon as Medusa walked out, she's like, oh shit, cover myself up, because this is bad. Like all those monsters out in the front, and then of course all the people in the basement and everything. So it's really cool. So I'm really digging it. Really digging this. I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving to learn new things. I love Jessica Parker Kennedy's portrayal of Medusa. Like I was saying, I really liked this version of Medusa, and I was like wondering. I didn't think it was going to happen. I'm like, okay, so now we're in this basement area. Is she going to reveal herself to be like the snake Medusa? Like, besides just the snake hairs, but the actual like snake version of herself? No. It wasn't necessary because they have their own interpretation of these characters and all that. They set the head of Medusa to Olympus. I'm not sure how that's going to go over, but it is, because I was thinking, because I was thinking of the God of War games, because in the God of War games, I think it was the second game or whatever game it was, you can use Medusa's head to like turn monsters into stone temporarily as you're fighting them or whatever, or I think maybe it's permanent and you can destroy them or whatever, but you have to hold it in place. I'm like, well, what if they use Medusa's head to run around, but maybe that'd be too convenient. Like, imagine if they had Medusa's head running around in a bag or something and they're able just to pull it out and just to destroy anything that gets in their way. Probably makes the quest too easy. Probably why they sent it back. And also, but they have a story point too. This is also kind of a tribute to your mom because of what happened and why she had to make Medusa that way. Because it turns out Annabeth hasn't talked to her mom in a long time. So there's that. So it also works out in the best things because also Medusa is considered as evil. So it all works out. So there was a story purpose behind it. Not just because it's too easy, let's get rid of it. Now they have a story reason to send it back. But yeah, so I had a good time with the episode. I'm glad that they got all of their conversations out in the open, even though it's awkward, but they had to do it. And yeah, I'm really excited for episode 4. I can't wait for next week to see what episode 4 has in store. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And thank you guys so much for supporting episodes 1 and 2, the reaction video that I put out yesterday as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.